Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be Light and Bisu in an incredible PvT sent to me by RJB here on Retro. Top left, it's going to be Light. He is our Terran player. He is teal. Top right, a purple Protoss. It is Bisu, the best Protoss player of all time. Is anybody challenging him for that? Snow is pretty good, but he hasn't won a Premier Tournament yet. But I kind of feel like he is up to the challenge because, man, he is so good at 3-verse, so good with micro and macro and scouting and doing everything you need to do to win a StarCraft game against elite talent. So, let's see how Light is going to slow down Bisu here. But Light is maybe the best Terran player in the world right now. Most consistent. A lot of Premier Tournaments under his belt. And, yeah, I know that Royal and JYJ did win an ASL in the last couple of years, but I still feel like Light is the best Terran player in the world right now. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me, and if you did not, go ahead and leave a comment. Yo, alright, so, PvT here. Lots of Dragoons, lots of Zealots, maybe some Carriers. What makes this an excellent game according to RJB? We will have to wait and see here. Gateway opening, no Nexus, first on a 4-player map, which is very hard to hold according to Artosis, if you don't scout it. But Artosis plays Terran, so a little bit of bias there. And I play Zerg, so a little bit of bias for Zerg in my casting as well. It's just natural, right? Just human stuff. If we were robots, there would be no bias at all. Huh? Maybe? So go ahead and scout here with Steve the SCV. Steve the SCV merch at falconpaladin.store, as well as other merch. Other combined. Yeah, there we go. Cybernetics core on the way. No 1-gate expand timing. I don't think there is a 1-gate expand timing in PvT. Either you go Nexus first or you go Gateway Cyber Core and then expand. Are we going to expand here? Are we going to throw down a bunker? Yes, indeed. We're going to expand, throw down a bunker against the Dragoon. Harassment that is sure to follow up. Steve the SCV says, okay, yes. Cybernetics core is coming up. And I don't know why we're still here. Maybe to see if Bisu throws down another gateway or another 2 gateways instead of expanding, because that is a very big difference from 1 gateway, especially here into the early game. Expansion on the way. Gas on the way from Light. And oh my gosh. Blocking the expansion timing. Good man, Light. Good man, Steve. SCVs are better fighters, but they do not have regeneration. See? The shields are regenerating for that probe, and bam! Throwing down the Nexus. A little bit late, but that's A-okay. Dragoon says, hurry, go, run, chase that SCV. And he doesn't know where Light is. He's just chasing this SCV, but yeah, the SCV is running back home, which is the most probable outcome of an SCV running from a Dragoon here. And bam. What timing! Woo, bunker finishes, Marine ready. Just in time to shoot off that Dragoon. Wow. Excellent stuff there, Light. Factory on the way. Never stop making Dragoons unless you do stop making Dragoons here. Gas for Singularity Charge, not quite here, but we are working on it. And a robotics facility. Let's see if Bisu likes Reavers as much as Snow does, at least today in this game. 2 factories. Found a spot where you can attack the barracks without getting hit by the bunker. Nicely done, but hey, Terran buildings can fly. Singularity Charge on the way. And I think we're going to save up for a 3rd base here. Time for a 3rd. Yeah, time for a 3rd here on Retro from Bisu. Anyway, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Hit that like button if you're excited to see it. Somebody left a comment the other day, a Bisu versus Jaedong match that I posted saying, hey, we got like 4,000 plus views here and only 200 people have hit the like button. That's crazy. So yeah, take a second, hit the like button. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's a free country. And if you're in a country that's not a free country, well, America is at least a free country to the point where you can hit the like button if you want. Support Bay coming in. Excellent stuff there from Bisu, and we are going Reaver shenanigans. It's not Neo Sylphid, which is like a almost guaranteed to go Reaver opening against Terran on that map. I mean, not that crazy, but, you know, retro, pretty good. Maybe drop out behind this mineral line, maybe swinging around the bottom side, getting up here, attacking these supply depots would be pretty cool as well. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Reaver Observatory first upgrade is a Siege Mode. So I'm going to guess Siege Mode, then Spider Mines, and then Vulture Speed. That is my prediction of what we're going to get here from the side of it from Light. I've been casting Light games and Bisu games forever, man. When I first started casting StarCraft Brood War back in 2016, a lot of the replays I had were Light games, a lot of them were Bisu games, some of them were Light versus Bisu games. So, I mean, these guys have been playing against each other for at least that long, because a lot of the replays I was getting back then were from 2008, 2009. So, I mean, whew, we are talking a long time ago. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Spider-Mine and Speed at the same time. Look at me. Look at me being wrong, but only because it was the double upgrade timing here. Second Stargate up, third base. There it is. Third base timing. Fine and dandy. All right, so got a shuttle in here, but 2 siege tanks and 2 vultures is actually a pretty good anti-drop little setup here, especially with the third tank. Yeah, this is not something that Bisu wants to unload at all. Oh, now there's Marines. Okay. Now you kind of have to unload. Ow! Killing the Marines with that Reaver, though, was sick. It's like, that's your anti-air? Don't make me laugh. Oh, but these turrets are good anti-air, too. And now, okay, now the shuttle's dead. Now the Reaver's dead, and bam. I mean, yeah, I think maybe 1 siege tank died there, but that was, woof, that was a rough. 1 Reaver, 2 Zealot play there. Reaver died, Zealot died, Shuttle died too, which totally sucks. So I don't feel good about that. I feel great about it from a Light perspective. He defended that very, very ably. I mean, to the point that it almost as good as you could possibly do that, right? Shuttle speed is on the way. It makes it easier to get those shuttles off and execute them as you want if they are fast. Everything's that way. The faster something is, the better it is. You know all this stuff. More factories coming in. No sign of a third base here from Light yet, what I'm a little bit concerned about. But I mean, the third base by Bisu's here at 8 minutes. It's not that early. It's not like Bisu's going nuts expanding or anything. So maybe it does seem a little bit better to just hold off on the third for a minute. Oh, this Vulture getting repaired. Look at this Vulture bike. It's like, you're getting sparks on my suit there, SCV Steve. But hey, thanks for fixing up my bike. It's all shiny and new again. All right, Goliaths are out, which means Obs are dead. You don't get to spy on me. Absolutely not. See how many shots it takes to kill an Observer on your Goliath? That's because they're intended to kill big things like carriers and battle cruisers. And Guardians. In this matchup, probably more things like Arbiters, carriers especially. Okay, Citadel of Adun is on the way. Oh, this guy's kind of freaking out a little bit. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. You okay? There you go. He makes it out in time. Forge, Citadel. Are we going to get Zealot Legs? I've cast a couple of PvTs recently where Zealot Legs was really delayed, and it makes me feel worried about Protoss. Like, you guys, the whole point of Zealots is they're great against these siege tanks, but they need to close the distance pretty quick. Slow Zealots aren't as good against siege tanks as speedy Zealots are, obviously. But man, these Protoss players, look at this. No Zealot Legs. No Zealot Legs coming in at all. And then they'll get it at like 15 minutes, and I just don't understand. Like, you definitely want speed Zealots at all stages of the game, you would think. Anyway, alright, setting up Reavers. Yep, this is the style of holding off the attack with Reavers. Nice snipe on that tank. Only took 1 shot to the shuttle with those Goliaths, but still not ideal. Slow siege. And again, if these Zealots had the speed upgrade, they'd be a lot better. Look at them kind of trundling their way up here. They're not going to get within a metric mile of those siege tanks. But nice Reaver shots on the side. Another tank going to die, maybe. No, if all the Zealots are gone, there's nothing absorbing the shots from the tanks as much anymore. So Light One's going to be here for a minute. He's throwing up a turret, claiming this position as his own. There's really nothing to fire up onto the high ground there necessarily. There's a scan. Sees the Reaver sitting out there. Vultures don't die because of the weird ways in which Scarabs will do full damage or not, depending on positioning and stuff. Slow Zealots again. Finally, Zealot Legs is coming in. They're not going to be part of this battle at all. So, yeah, a tank dies, but those Zealots are like, no. Okay, trying to send some Dragoons sneaky way up around the backside. Try to shut this thing down by coming around the back. Tanks unsiege and fall back? Did he catch a glimpse of that? He might have caught a glimpse of these Dragoons. Wow, he's going home. So he just Spider Mines this up, leaves a siege tank, has a turret up. What? Okay, I guess he was worried about maybe that Dragoon group was a little bit bigger than he thought. Or maybe than he wanted it to be. So he falls back a little bit. The position is still here. Like he bookmarked this, right? Like he's reading a book. And he bookmarked this position as like, okay, we're back. We're back. The Kindle app actually has that nice little feature. I'm sure most e-reader books, e-reader apps do have that, where you can bookmark a page anyway. Yeah, so look, firing on the high ground, like I said, not the greatest thing. You can kill maybe a gateway in addition to that pylon. But yeah, ooh, darting up here, spider-mining this whole darn thing. I mean, Zealots dying all over the place here. Light is feeling pretty good, dude. This is 2 base. Vulture tank aggression with 6 factories. I have not seen 2 base aggression in a while. Most of the PvTs I've been casting recently have more something along the lines of getting 3 bases and going for that many factories. But we're 2 basing it here. Siege tank, Reaver, high ground. Okay, free SCV is free. That's cool. Darting on in here again. The Vultures just being so brave in this engagement. Zealots finally have their legs. DT's on the way. Storm getting researched. DTs feel like desperation DTs here. This is bad. Terran army sitting at your front door about a stone's throw away from attacking your Nexus. Zealot bomb? No. Zealot bomb takes down 2 siege tanks thanks to the spider mine triggering there too. That was great. That's exactly the stuff that you want to see here. And the Zealots have speed, and they're getting on top of these tanks, and Bisu might actually be able to break this. No Vultures remain. Couple Spider Mines are here. Unseed siege tanks are trying to deal with these guys. They're a little bit better, obviously. But, dude, Bisu patiently waited till he had what he needed to break out of here. Enjoyed having the 3rd base, and he's really denying this 3rd base attempt, too. Siege tanks, no shots, and Reavers killing a tank. Beautiful from Bisu. Woo! That was pro elite level stuff there, but it's Bisu. What else do we expect from this man as the Terran jam kicks in? But unfortunately, Terran is not too happy about this. He's down 3 bases to 2. His attempt to kill Bisu there did not work at all. Did you think that was going to be a sneaky twofer? Huh? Did you think so? That is the ideal idea behind sneaky twofers, is that you don't know if that attack was going to kill Bisu or not, and then we move into a game 2. But it wasn't. Not this time. Vultures being active. 3 pylon wall here. I mean, you might as well work away on this pylon. Do you have upgrades or anything? Yeah, I got +1 attack, so you're a little bit better at killing pylons than you were a minute ago. And actually, that pylon... No, we brought some Dragoons over. It was very close to death, though. That could have totally been done. These Reavers denying this base are kind of kicking butt and taking names. Is there really not a command center? There is. There is the 3rd command center right here for Light. He's obviously been producing it for a while. He's got it there. Does he want to expand down the left side then, where nobody's actually come into this fog of war to scout it at all yet? Neither player, strangely enough. Man, Vultures with speed and Spider Mines are just bullying right now. Throwing Spider Mine down all over the place. Very, very good stuff. Okay, so at this stage, I do think Bisu's in a great position. I don't think anybody would want to switch places with Light here when Bisu's on 3 bases. He's got 56 probes. He's feeling rad. God, these Reavers are just holding court up here. Oh, he's going to kill that SCV. Free SCV. Just big hits on groups of Vultures. Pretty good that both Reavers die at the same time. And then the shuttle could have gotten away but decided not to. Bisu had other things on his mind there. Finally, third base. Oh, hang on, hang on. Ahem. Finally, the third base lands here from Light. He is three basing it. Bisu's got a fourth base coming up down here. Vulture trying to shut that sucker down. Not great at buildings as usual, but any damage you can get off on a Nexus when it's coming up like this is health it's never getting back. So it's going to come up on fire, which makes future attacks more effective against this base, which is like 2 thumbs up. Let's go. Little Vulture drop here inside the main, causing some issues there too. Dragoons shut that thing down. These guys get caught up on those gateways. And then, yeah, back into the natural base. Spider-Mine's late here too. Love this, man. Vulture drops are so annoying to deal with. Spider-Mine kills the Dragoon. I think he almost sacked himself intentionally there because he knew if the Spider-Mine triggered on something that was inside the mineral line, it would kill those probes. So better that one Dragoon dies than several probes going down, right? 193 to 127 supply. Okay, so notwithstanding the Vulture shenanigans here, Bisu's maxed out. Light is in a terrible way. There's one Vulture that remained down here after they got cleared out, and he's going after probes. Oh my, no, no. Okay, Bisu recognized what was happening fast enough. So guy got a couple more kills. Yeah, this Vulture Bike pilot having a wonderful time here. Woo, 6 kills. DT wipes it out, but he got 7 kills there. He knocked Bisu down to 49 probes. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if we're going to win this game Light from this position, but that's the kind of stuff you need to do if you're going to. 5th base from Bisu, warping in bottom right, natural expansion. This is crazy. We get, yes, we got science vessels. Oh, lifting the main command center to expand. That's how desperate Light is right now. I mean, the third base is awesome. He's not mining any gas from, and he's really trying to be active with these Vultures in a way that we don't always see. But it's always good, right? Always good. Yep, so just sneaking in. Don't attack the Dragoons. Kill the dudes. Spider-Mine. Hey! Spider-Mine killed some probes. Triggered on that Dragoon, killed some probes. That's what I was talking about. That Dragoon triggered a Spider-Mine, killed the probes. That's what that Dragoon up here was trying to avoid. Oh, that was good. I mean, that's not as great as the incredible Light versus Jadong game that I posted a few years ago. Man, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. See, this is already on fire. If you want a link to that game, let me know. I read everybody's comment that anyone ever makes on the channel because I'm not big enough that I can't. So yeah, ask me about it. Say, hey, what's that Light versus Jadong game you were talking about, sir? And I will tell you. I actually posted a little highlight clip of it on TikTok and Instagram recently. I've been on Twitter and Facebook for years, but I just started doing Instagram and TikTok out there at /Falcon Paladin on both. Falcon.Paladin on Instagram. Because some like college kid already has Falcon Paladin out there, which is weird. Anyway. But yeah, check it out. If you like doom scrolling TikTok or Instagram, how about sprinkling some StarCraft into that doom scroll and giving me a follow out there? They're just little 20-30 second clips of games I posted recently. You get to see really awesome stuff, and then you can move on with the rest of your feed, which is probably like kittens and cooking videos and stuff, right? That's what you're into. All right, D-Matrix up. Science vessels eating some storm there unnecessarily, but the storms do not stop coming. Beautiful hits there, but the siege tank count is just too beefy to really engage with that. This command center is in trouble if... Oh, he knows it's there. Bisu knows it's there, man. He's got a DT in here, wiping out SCVs. Oh, damn the dark... Oh, my gosh, this DT. 9 kills. 38 SCVs remain. For Light, 45 probes on the other side of it. And Light says, okay, go, I guess. Storms. Killing his own obs. That's not great. Never good at all. Spider-Mine's out in front. The micro and the multitasking of Light here is really good. Both players, honestly, deserve that title. Dude, the storms all over that ramp. Zealot's holding it too, being like, no, 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 no. You're not coming down that ramp. And wow, Bisu shut that attack down hard. 132 to 88 supply. This is looking terrible for Light. But what we have seen from Terran players is they get up, they get to a position where they can attack a base or two, and suddenly the Protoss is in a lot of trouble. Okay, Ob's getting sniped. I don't know what the Ob's... I guess for Spider Mines, that's the one major only thing you want Obs for in this matchup. I guess Cloaked Wraiths are maybe a tiny concern if you go in carriers, but that's not what's happening here today. Light's been keeping tabs on that, right? You do want to constantly scan your enemy's bases to make sure there's not a fleet beacon hanging out. But yeah, seriously, killing Obs, good stuff. See that scan sound? That was the scan sound, but not scanning bases, actually. So, okay, this is not the biggest army I've ever seen. They do have +2/+1 upgrades, but it's 2/2 for the Protoss. Okay. Again, trying to delay a little bit. This base is in trouble, and this base is in also an equal amount of trouble. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So suddenly, a Terran set up in siege range of your Nexus with several siege tanks. You have to take this extremely seriously. Light is taking the opportunity to distract Bisu and send SCVs back down to his 4th base on the right side. What? I don't know. We're setting up some kind of a doom drop, I guess. Who needs Arbiters when you have like 5 shuttles? Yeah, okay. No, Bisu's not that distracted. He's just going to let these bases die, I guess. And he's going to go ahead and try to simultaneously kill the 4th base and the 3rd base by bringing a DT to the 4th and this big old drop to the 3rd. Of Light, full evac there. SCV's running through a snow. No. 24 SCVs remain, but the probes are not having a good time either down here. These probes are all dead. They just don't know it yet. There's wait, what? What? I have to rewind that. Sorry, guys. We're rewinding that. Because what? Okay. So these guys come down. They set up this DT. Oh, this DT gets wiped out by Spider Mines. Okay. So that happens. And then, right, this happened. These guys. I just want to see what happens with these guys. Because I figured they would just go to town on this. But instead, what it seems has entirely happened here is they don't. Sure, Comsat station dies. This is happening. The storm massacre of these SCVs is so bad. Oh, and then these... Okay, so Vultures wander in, scan, wipe out the DT, and then just straight up fight these Dragoons. And win. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Vultures swinging up here to this base. The 3rd pylon was killed, maybe for ease of access issues for our dude Bisu. Maybe he's all sorts of regretting that. 24 to 17 workers right now. Okay, so both players are on 1 base mining because both of them managed to save the 9 o'clock and the 3 o'clock respectively. 1 base to 1 base does favor the Terran player, as per usual. Yeah, all right. Dragoons, Zealots coming in. Bisu dropping. Oh, I love drops. Storming everybody, including some of your own guys. Oh, no. This base seems entirely forfeit. Bisu shows up with enough forces to completely wipe it out. Now, Light's income is nothing, and he's down to 14 SCVs. Command Center definitely going to die with these +2 Dragoons. Maybe trying to come back up this way? Ay, caramba. Siege tanks. Okay, so just slower is the thing. Protoss are faster. Zerg is fastest, and Terran is slowest with mech anyway. So your ability to kill this base, yeah, you can do it. It's just going to take you longer. And Bisu gets this little window in which he gets to mine from this base. And, oh, I think Bisu denying this while having enough army to... I mean, it's 126 to 49 supply. Who am I kidding? I mean, there's going to be a lot of dead Protoss here when all is said and done, but I think Bisu's got this thing just about wrapped up. Unless there is some kind of absolutely insane engagement where this base dies and Light's able to reestablish this base. He has how many command centers remaining? Oh, he's floating this one. He does. He does have this one remaining. All right. D-Matrix, the tanks coming around the backside. It is a classic sandwich maneuver. And all of Light's tanks are dead, and that is your GG, man. Bisu, some really excellent dropping today. That Light taps out. Bisu is our winner in 24-03. I mean, come on. Come on. That was absolutely disgusting. What a game from Bisu there. Kicking butt, taking names, dropping all over the place. The storms. Like, I don't know that Zealot Dragoon's storm has looked as good to me as it ever before as it has today. Like, usually it's like, okay, you know, you thinned out the tanks maybe a little bit, killed some SCVs, killed some vultures. Okay, all right. Terran's still really scary, but Bisu's like, no, no, no. Conjunction of my tank, my storm against the tanks is too strong. My gateway units kicking all over the butts. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Loved the drops up here. Multiple drops in this location. Drops over here too. Sure, lost this bottom right corner, but expanded here during all of the chaos. Held onto his one mining base while killing the enemy's mining base. Great. Great, great, great stuff from Bisu there. And again, the early patience to hold off that early 2-base attack from Light was disgusting too. 157,000 points, 147,000 points. Bisu had the lead there. Got outproduced by the Terran, but outkilled the Terran. So that's a really good thing to see. 17 to 15 buildings raised, closer than I thought it would be. And Bisu did with the outspend by about 9,000 resources in 24 minutes, which is good enough. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So that is, that's good. That is a good Patreon game for the week. I guess I didn't mention that, but thanks for being a patron of mine at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. And yeah, until next time, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.